drilled on both sides, because then I'm gonna cut these in half. That way, it's gonna make 2 big old pots for the garden. There's 20 barrels, it'll make 40. And look, I'm hanging my clothes out to dry because electricity is way too expensive. $18 more to go. I had some wasp problems on one of the barrels already, but I got all 20 of them cut, which is 40 raised beds. My whole yard smells like barbecue sauce. These had barbecue sauce in them. I still gotta rinse them out and wash them out real good to get them ready for next year. Ooh. All right, so let's go over these blue barrels. I finally got them done. You saw the footage beforehand. It was a lot of work. I did a little bit at a time. My whole yard smelled like barbecue sauce because that's what was in these barrels. But this is gonna take my garden from what you see here you know, it's not huge, but it's going to take it, it's going to add 40 more raised beds. So I'll go over what I paid for those and what it breaks down to add 40 raised beds. It's, make sure you get food grade barrels, wash them out real good. Most of them were pretty much washed out, but there's still a lot of barbecue sauce remnants in it. It smelled like I had a barbecue here. All right, so I found them on Facebook Marketplace, and they're $10 a barrel. But delivery, I emailed the guy or messaged him and I asked how much to deliver. He's about 20 minutes away, 15, 20 minutes away, next town over. He said $50. I'm like, ooh, that's a lot. So I'll be paying $150 for 10 barrels, which you cut them in half, it makes 20 raised flower beds. I said, well, how much can I knock that delivery down if I order 20 barrels, which is cut in half, makes 40 raised flower beds. He said, I'll deliver them for $30. I'm like, okay, let's do that. So 20 barrels delivered was $230, which that makes 40 raised flower beds. To buy 40, it makes it $5.75 per raised flower bed. And I'll show them to you. I got them all lined up. So I think that's a really good deal because it's a good size because they're 55-gallon barrels. And when you cut them in half, I'll show you. Man, you can plant a lot in those. And how I'm going to do it, here, let's go take a look how we're doing it right now. All right, here's the garden on Old Sunny Lane. But this is the garden in the middle here. And I got the goose and the owl, which I try to rotate to try to keep critters away. I even have, I don't know if I can see one here. I found a bunch of rubber snakes at a yard sale. Here's a snake. Whoa. Try to keep some of the critters away. But let me show you, if you don't have a garden and you think about it, let me show you just what I got yesterday out of this garden. That was just yesterday, and 2 days before that, I cut up a bunch and put it in the freezer. Like, this thing is non-stop, and this is my rookie year, so I don't even know what I'm doing, and it produces that much food. I'm learning as I go, but I'm surprised how much food this thing gives me. And we still have plenty more coming. Look at all those tomatoes. There's plenty more food coming. So next year I'm gonna be way more organized. So here, I already drilled the holes in them. They're all cleaned out, ready to go. And it's along this fence here. So what I'm gonna do is, like this section here, see that's like a section of fence between two posts. I'm gonna grow the same thing. Say this would be tomatoes. And I'm gonna put a little sign here, tack it there, waterproof, tomatoes. Because this, my rookie season, not as organized. I like to be more organized. This was not. I had no faith in this. But it was a lot better than I thought. So this section might be tomatoes with a sign there. This might be jalapenos, this 4-foot section with the 4 or 5 in between, and so forth and so on. I just have to get some, I'm gonna have a lot of dirt brought in. But next year I plan to utilize this garden to cut down my grocery bill. And I'm shocked how much, like I said, this thing gives me a lot of food. Here's some more. And these things pop up overnight, some of these things. Like these things, it's crazy how some of this stuff just keeps growing. It is some work, but I find I enjoy it. So I'm gonna take it to the next level. And who knows, maybe I'll add more barrels to go all the way here, come up to my YouTube sitting area where I can make outside videos. And then maybe go up along the house here too. There's some extra dirt. But I can see where it can definitely put a dent in your food bill. I can definitely see that. And it's healthier too. And it's fun. It's relaxing. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I appreciate if you hit the thumbs up button for me. And I would love if you guys would leave a comment. And I hope to see you in the comments. I'll see you on the next one.